It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between these road warriors and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Ready? 7-5, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Pass play now. That's him on the quick hitter. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Ready. Red. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Again to the very versatile Cordero Patterson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Timberwolves. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. Makes the catch. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Goal to go. They're passing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Offense to the line. Here we go. He tosses right to the short side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Got a screen to the running back. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Jump off caught by his back. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to begin this drive. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He absolutely fires this one right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Desperados will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll run here on first down. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They'll work against the blitz. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It is cut left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
19-18. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18 Cardinals.
Working on first down. Finds a man right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
60 by 6.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. He's going to throw this one. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Shane Steichen sticking with his offense. They're trying for 2 more.
Here we go. Start. 7 bucks. 70 Timberwolves.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. He's off to the races. The 30. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Wow, that return return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet and try returning for 6 instead of 2.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. They're going to try and throw it here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking to the air here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, they need 7.
Get it. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Shotgun now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. Setting him on the dive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in, and he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Jones for the completion. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they're going to have a first down now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Going from the gun here. That'll be cut by Jackson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end.
He has the touchdown. The Desperados grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2. They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
Okay, break.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one finds Kelsey. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Looking to throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Desperados get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
I'll throw it. Incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's back to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when it's all picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
All right, pretty aggressive play here. They're going to try for 2 and to push that lead beyond a field goal.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70.
Back to work they go after the interception. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Desperados leading a couple. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets out of bounds, gets them the first down as well, and move them in the field goal range. Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Setting up to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Nice. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They'll send him up the middle. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Desperados grow their lead to 8. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Back to throw now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, set.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. Rock all 80.
To throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They are throwing it again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Desperados make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Sign quarterback run here. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Desperados are your winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.